Born in July 1971 in Cross River State, Nigeria, Kate Henshaw has gone from small time to big screen, earning several awards. Kate Henshaw Nortal is the oldest of 4 children. After completing her primary and secondary school in Lagos and Calabar, she spent 1 year at the University of Calabar reading remedial studies and then majored in medical microbiology at the School of Medical Lab Science, Luth, in Lagos. Kate Henshaw Nortal worked at Bauchi State General Hospital. Not taking no for an answer, the hard-working film star fought her way to the top with numerous films, television dramas, commercials, and even product endorsements. In 1993, Kate Henshaw auditioned for an acting job in the movie When the Sun Sets and was handed the role. This was her first appearance in a major Nollywood movie. Kate Henshaw Nortal has starred in over 40 Nollywood films. In 2008, she won the African Movie Academy Award for Best Actress in Leading Role for the film Stronger Than Pain. One thing that really touches me about you is your background. I would say the progression has been like that. You know, soared, multi-award winning. Can you remember how many films you've actually? I don't think you.
No, I can't.
Lost track.
I have lost track. I have, truly.
If you want to estimate, what would the figure be?
If I go back home and check my drawers, because I happen to have mostly all my films, at least 90%. So I'm just looking for a way to convert them from VHS, because it was VHS we started with, to VCD or CD, so I can, you know, preserve the memory. Maybe over 100, 80. I don't know, so many, huh?
And you have all that in your archive?
I have, you must have your work. What will I show my daughter? And we don't have a keeping culture in Nigeria. We don't have a library. We don't. If I want to get Sound of Music today, I can still get it. But you can't get my old films. You can't.
How many of your colleagues do you think do this?
I have no idea.
What struck you? Why did you do that?
Because I'm a very, what's the word? Methodical person.
Okay.
I am very arranged in my life, so to speak. So I like to keep track. I even have calendars from when I was modeling, from 96. Calendars I did, my first Shield TV advert, the calendar. I just found them. I decided to frame them, and I'm going to find a place in my house where it's going to be just my work on the wall.
Very good. So have you ever thought of like an auction in the future? Do you think that will work down here?
I don't think I want to auction anything of mine, really.
Everybody does it, from Michael Jackson to Elizabeth Taylor to Elvis Presley.
That was when they died now. Is it when they're alive? Did they auction anything when they were alive?
Well, if you pass away, do you think you want your works to be auctioned?
I'll leave that to my daughter. Let it be her choice.
She's going to be in custody of?
She's going to be in custody of everything.
Interesting.
That I own, yes.
So you're already planning that?
Yes.
So that means there's a close bond between mother and daughter?
Yes, I love her. She's a beautiful girl, very intelligent.
In 1999, Kate met and married British-born Roderick James Nortal. In 2000, the couple welcomed their first and only child, a daughter named Ella Nortal. In 2011, after months of separation, press reported that the couple was filing for divorce. Kate Henshaw Nortal confirmed the reports by saying, "Whatever has a beginning must have an end." As a single parent right now, how are you coping?
As of last year, it was hard. It was hard. You know, coming from a place of 12 years, you believe it's going to be forever. Forever. You're going to grow old. You're going to see your children. You will still see your children's children, but you're going to be with your partner or your husband or your wife for like forever, and you will grow old together, see your children, play happy families. It was a very sharp adjustment for me. But God, I know it's cliche, but I prayed. I was on my nails flying, and he's turned things around. And you see, the thing about the human mind and is you have to be resilient. You have to get up. You have to go. You can't let anything put you down. If not, people will just keep passing, and you'll be down there. When you're ready to stand up, you stand and you move, because it's only you that has got your life to live.
Okay, at that point, you know, when the media was taking it from different angles,
yes,
it was on the internet, and
yes,
you know, of course, the media would take it from a very explosive angle, so you would sell. How did that feel? How did you take that as a human being?
I'm no stranger.
And your emotions.
I'm no stranger to being in the press for whatever reason. But this time, you know, when it touches your core, you know, it hurts. But after a while, you know, after a few months of crying on my own, I just said it. I will choose to be happy. I will choose to continue. It's just a phase in life. The only thing that is constant in life is change. You've got to change. You've got to change and change and change until you hit the ground and you die. For as long as you're alive, life will throw things at you, and it depends on how you handle it. That's going to show your success.
Did you see the breakup coming?
Yes, I did.
Really?
Yes.
How? Was it part of you being a very intelligent and methodic woman? Because that's what you said you are. You said
yes, I saw it. That's why there's no acrimony. That's why we've both decided that, okay, fine, you go your way, I'll go, but our daughter will not suffer. She is key. She is the most important thing. It's not about us, it's about her. And she's doing quite well. She's handling it quite well. She's having the best of both worlds. Yeah, her schoolwork hasn't suffered. She's fine.
Did you have to talk to her about it?
Oh yeah, of course I had to. I don't believe in.
How is that for you?
You know, in days when we're growing up, your parents don't have that. You fear your parents. You know, you can't really go and tell them anything. But I choose to make my daughter my friend. Not that she would then insult me, but so that she can tell me anything. So if she's going through anything, she can tell me, and I will tell her too, because she will ask me, "Oh, mommy, why is daddy not here? What's happening?" I'm like, you know, there will come a time when people are no longer in love with each other and they need to separate, and that's it. But you are going to still have the best of both of us. You're not going to lack anything. We'll be there for you whenever. You can go stay with your dad whenever. You can stay with me. There's no restrictions, whatever. And she was fine. She said, okay.
Really?
Yeah, she's very intelligent. Very sharp child.
Being a passionate actress, she has taken her skills to the theatre by appearing in stage plays. She also still maintains a really close bond with her only daughter. Her glamorous and eventful lifestyle has kept her on top of her game, which means she's not ready to retire. All right, you know, looking at your works now, I'm looking at, do you really want to act forever?
For as long as I can, yeah. For as long as, I mean, look at Harrison Ford. Still acting. Clint Eastwood, okay, still acting, but he's graduated into a director. You still have Al Pacino, excellent actor, you know, Robert De Niro. These are all stuff. Meryl Streep, she just won another ABBA. We can do it.
So
I can do it.
That's your plan.
That's my plan. For as long as the profession will have me, I will be there.
Do you have other areas you think you want to venture in?
I don't know yet. Charity work, but you don't make money from charity work.
Yes.
But you do help a lot of people, which is better. You know, because, I mean, I was watching Oprah's show when she was rounding up, and I could see the thousands of people she had helped all through her career, those she had sent to school, the guys, and how they all came, you know, and she was into that when you touch someone's life and he touches the next person, you have done something priceless that you can't put a price tag on.
Okay. Now, I always, you know, tend to ask, especially the women who are in the acting field, if you wake up someday and you lose that entire glam, the face, you're all wrinkled and old, how would you feel? That, you know, that point, that strong point for you that sells on the silver screen, how would you cope with that?
You just have to find something else to do before that time gets there. You have to have something on the side. Always, I mean, acting, yes, it's a full-time job, but it will not give you that full-time money. Because there'll be dry seasons. There are dry seasons where you won't find work for like 1 year, 3 months. Yeah, nobody will call you. I'm telling you, ask any actor. You cannot be in demand every season. No. The new acts are coming up. You're not the only one. The new acts coming up, you only be viewed as for one specific role or needed for a specific time, and then they'll move on to the new act. So you've got to have sustenance somewhere else.
Coming from a really humble background and taking her dream to greater heights, she has definitely set a high standard for upcoming female stars in Nigeria. She also says it's about time a female heads the Actors Guild of Nigeria, and she won't mind the post. Now, looking at the Actors Guild post, you don't see a lot of women.
There's a woman running now.
Well, just now.
Yes.
Why? You know, I think it's overdue, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, well overdue.
I saw that and I'm happy.
Well overdue.
I think there should be a balance. You know, same thing in the government.
That's right.
We all know.
Well overdue.
Now, before we go to the government, which is not our area, we're looking at area which is film. It's overdue.
It is, and
I think
she has our support.
I think you'd be somebody who would be very charismatic in an office like that.
I was the PRO. I was the public relations officer in the AGK's administration for Actors Guild. I was national public. I would have gone for the presidency, but time. I want to do other things, and if I'm going into something, I want to give it 100%. I don't want to be I'm lagging in that area or this area. No, I want to give you 100% to have my full attention, because the Actors Guild as a whole is not just Lagos, it's the whole of Nigeria. So it involves a lot of traveling, a lot of meetings, a lot of this, and I want to try and spend time with my daughter, you know, try and stay close to her. She'll soon be off to boarding house, so I want to enjoy her.
In the future, do you think you'd go for it?
Go for it.
I think you'd be a great ambassador for this country when you become an Actors Guild, you know, personality. What do you think?
Maybe.
Because you do very well.
Maybe I want to be I wouldn't say an activist. Maybe go for a post where I can help people and make sure things are done right. I don't know what they call that post.
Office, you can still do that.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you sanitize that industry with your...
I will. I won't take rubbish. So
you should.
You do it my way or the highway.
And you think you can cope with all the challenges physically and spiritually, if possible?
I have to. I just don't want my name tainted that I've eaten money. Okay. I don't want to say, during contentious time there was me. I would want my books to be transparent. I would do my accountancy and paste summary of all money spent every year for everybody to view. Show you your bank account, because I don't like problem.
Thank you very much, Kate.
You're welcome.